Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I decided to build with the one color challenge, and I decided on yellow. And just now you see me building the shell of the house, and then I decided on a door, and I wanted to use the yellow color filter, but that door just wasn't in there, even though I think it is yellow. So I decided with that door I will ignore the filter and just use it. So I did. But otherwise, I don't think I did it, except for the TV, I think. I wanted a TV, and um, I think the Penguin TV didn't, yeah, it wasn't possible to use it, at least according to the what's it called, the filter. But I decided with the yellow feet the Penguin TV would be fine, so I used it. Yeah, and now you can see that I put in a roof. I used the trick with the sun roof that little Simsy uses a lot, and I think it actually looks really cool. So I decided I wanted to try it, and yeah, I think it looks good. So yeah, I used it. And now I'm putting in windows and stairs. The stairs are quite large, and I had difficulties fitting them into the build because the first floor has a really high, like the tallest wall height. So yeah, the stairs are naturally then quite large as well. And weren't any other doors, so I had to use the those weird sun colored ones. They're colored like a sunset, a little bit at least. It looks a little weird, I think, but there weren't any other doors, at least not any other one tile white doors, so I had to use them. Now I'm putting in the wall coloring, and downstairs I used quite dark colors, but upstairs more pastel colors. So it's a really light yellow, which looks quite good, I think. Just it looks a little pale. Downstairs it's a little bit more vibrant. And then I noticed I didn't have move objects on, so I changed it, of course. And yeah, downstairs, next to the stairs, I put the kitchen as well as the breakfast area, with counters and bar stools. And yeah, the kitchen counters I used are the only yellow ones, at least the only ones that are classified as yellow in the game. So yeah, I used those. And now I'm just putting in some decorations already, so it looks less empty, and some vases on top of the fridge, which I think actually look quite cool. And then I decided to change the windows because would look weird to have the tall windows and to see the counters or the back of the counters through the windows. So I made them a little less tall. And now I'm choosing the window covers, and because the windows are quite tall, there aren't that many possible covers, and so I decided on those ones because you can use them on any windows that are tall enough, because you can just think about, like, they're just not pulled all the way down, so it's fine. And then I'm putting in some plants again to make it less empty, and then I changed the flooring for the more bright coloring tile. So there are two tiles in the base game that are classified as yellow. This one and the one that I have outside, and the one outside was just a little bit too orange for the kitchen, I think, so I changed that, even though I first had that. Now I'm putting in those two paintings. I quite like them, even though they aren't only yellow, but they are classified as yellow, so it's fine, I think. And now I'm just putting in some furniture for the living room, so a rug and a TV console table, and I'm also putting in some desks for the entryway, and of course couches for the living room. I changed them a few times because I wasn't happy with them, but then I found the ones that I wanted to use. I think they fit really well with the wall coloring, and I think in general yellow fits really well together. I think the purple and the pinks, they are really different a lot in the game, but yellows, they fit quite well, and they are often quite the same color, so it's easier to mix and match them. And now I'm making a chandelier out of a light, just making it bigger and smaller so it looks cooler. And here you can see that the TV isn't in the filter, in the yellow filter. Now I'm putting in some more decoration in the living room, and also a microphone and a bookcase. And then I am moving upstairs into the study and putting in a computer, desks, and some storage space. And now I'm in the bathroom upstairs, and here you can see that there are some different colors. So the sink and the toilet, they are quite similar in coloring, so they are the same yellow, but the shower has a different yellow, and the wall is also a different yellow. So, and of course also the flooring. So those yellows don't fit well together, but it's fine. I think it's not. It doesn't look really odd like some combinations of pinks and purples in the game. So it's not as bad as it could be. And now I'm in the bedroom and putting in the bed and some side table, and of course also a dresser then, and I put it under the window so it was fine there. Some clocks as well as some painting later. So I wanted to put something in the hallway, but there just wasn't anything that I could put there really. It was just such a small space. Now I think I could have also put in a painting, but I just forgot it. Yeah, and then I'm back with decorating. So some more clutter items upstairs in the study, and a chair to sit and read maybe. And downstairs I put in two of those ottomans, so you can sit there and tie your shoes, for example. And now I'm outside and putting in different windows and some planter boxes. I think they make the build look less yellow, so it's not that dark to look at. Yeah, and now I'm putting in some chairs under the umbrella and some lounging for outside. I don't like those lounge chairs as well as the other that are in the game, but the others aren't classified as yellow, or there isn't a swatch that can be classified as yellow, so I had to use those. But I still think they look fine. I don't think they look as comfortable as the other ones because there aren't any cushions on them. At least they look like they're just plastic stools and lounge chairs. So I think the other ones look more comfortable because they look like they have cushions. And now I'm scrolling through every object that there is, just to find some more things to decorate with. And I'm putting in some lighting as well as some other decorations, so plants, and yeah, I'm just putting them everywhere that I think needs it. And then I was outside to decorate the backyard essentially, and I decided that I wanted to put the build on a foundation, so I needed to make a back porch as well. So I'm going to do that later in the build. I'm not sure when. It should be any moment now. Yeah, and as you can see here, I put the lounging that there already, but I will need to move it when I do the back porch, as you can see, because otherwise it would have been deleted everything, so I didn't want that. So I needed to move it, but it wasn't a problem to move it back, except for the desk, the table in the middle, because I needed to move it back again into the right position. So that was a little bit of a challenge, but not really. It was quite fine, I think. And now I'm back with searching through the menus and finding more things to put there. And of course now I'm moving it up and putting stairs in. And of course then I also need railings. And in the back porch I wanted to make use a lot of stairs just to fill the space better. And now I'm doing landscaping, and I cut most of the landscaping out just because I didn't want to bore you with it, and it was quite time consuming. So putting in all those flowers and bushes, and of course also the railing. And now I'm back with searching through the catalog, and I wanted to put in some more seating there just to fill the backyard. It was quite a large backyard. I wasn't anticipating having to fill that much. I didn't want to put in any monkey bars or any other children's toys, because that wouldn't have made any sense, because there isn't a child living in this build, so it doesn't make sense to have anything for a child there. But yeah, I'm just finishing decorating with everything and putting in some more decorations essentially. And then I am basically finished with the build. Now you can see some screenshots, and yeah, you can clearly see it's a one color challenge because no one needs that much yellow. I hope you enjoyed the build. You can look at it more on the gallery. My ID is TGG Sims, and I hope you also enjoyed the video and will consider liking and subscribing. And I also hope that you will come back for more or watch more of my videos. And I hope you have a great week. Bye!